So when I was outside, I decided to bring in, like pull up from the root, fleabane. I don't know if you know what fleabane is, or fleabane daisy. It's almost like a tiny white purplish flower with yellow in the middle. Anyways, so I put it on the back of the back porch next to the door, just outside, in a cup in some water. And I had left it there purposefully because my intention was eventually to hang it upside down and dry it so that I could, like anything else, I make tea out of different things like lemon balm or lilac and stuff like that. So that was my intention. And then I'm like, there's got to be a reason why I specifically left that there. So I started researching it and I started looking into it. And actually it was used not just medicinally, but for the spiritual use of it as protection against evil eye, which would be jealousy and stuff like that, jealous people. So I was like, wow, holy crap. We do things and we don't even realize that our higher self is still in there. If we're not in tune, if we're not connected, if we're not in touch, they're still working behind the scenes for our best interest. It's almost the same as like when you place something in a certain spot, or you move something out of the way, and then, or you keep something and you're like, oh, glad I moved that because that would have fell, or oh, I'm glad I put that over there because I needed it at that moment in time, or oh, I'm really glad that I kept that or saved that because I needed it now at this moment in time, right? There is a part to it which is logic, but then there's like a deeper part to it, a more spiritual connection to it, to your higher self, and your highest self's like basically helping you. Let's say it's like your inner angel, okay? And I didn't realize that. I knew it was medicinal, and I knew I can drink it in tea, but I never looked into the meaning behind it. So some people are not interested in looking further into things, finding meaning for things, right? I personally am. I like to analyze things, and I like to break things down, and I like to research, and I like to learn as much as I can because it helps me. And it's reassuring almost when you do something and you realize that there's more to it. There's more of a meaning to it. So the next time you're out and about and you see a specific animal, like a bunny, if you see a bunny running across you, that means that you're doing really good. That means that you're on the right track and you're going at a fast pace. If you see maybe like a turtle, maybe you're going a little bit slower. Everybody goes at their own pace, their own tempo, their own tempo. So it doesn't matter how fast or slow you go, because everybody, there's no real end. There's no real like I wouldn't say like a finish line, kind of a finish line, depending on what your goals are, sure. But sometimes you quicken up the pace and sometimes you slow it down. It depends how your body's reacting in the 3D and how things are going in the 5D. So like, don't be too hard on yourself either. But yeah, anyways, you can always look into more meanings if you see an animal, or let's say a specific object's right in your way. Like you're walking and then there's like somebody had lost something on the ground and you happen to come across it. Like, what's that object? Look into it, what it means, right? Or what meaning it has for you. Everything that's laid out in front of us literally is meant for us to see, and there's messages everywhere, and you can read energies, and you could read people, and you can read the messages that you're given, okay? And it just takes practice and it takes time. And if you're not interested in the stuff and you prefer not to acknowledge it, that's fine. I'm not even going to judge you for it. I don't care. It's your life. If you are interested in this stuff, this is like me trying to reassure you that yes, there's more to certain things if you look into it. But it also comes down to your belief as well. Because thoughts become things, and what you believe becomes your reality, right? So you would like it on a more positive note. And when you're resonating at a higher frequency, you're going to be on a more positive note. So the messages are going to be a little bit more positive, which is good for you and for your reality itself and for the people around you, because we also have an impact on those around us too. And the more we heal, the less we're triggered by things, the better off we are, or I should say, the more well established we are.